So we will get started. So we're going to start laying down, which is always good, but you're going to have your knees bent up, feet are going to be a little bit wider than your hips, and then you're just going to knock your knees together. Try and keep your neck in line with your spine. Try and sink your pelvis and your shoulders into the mat. And then just bring your hands to the bottom of your rib cage. So what we're going to try and do is just our breath reach the bottom of our rib cage. So we're going to slow our breath down. And we're going to try and do it for a count of inhaling for 4 seconds and exhaling for 4 seconds. And if you feel that you can't do that, then just find your own rhythm. Just try and focus on slowing that breath down. And as your hands are there, just try and move them, lift them up. So you're going to take a slow inhale in. And exhale out. Inhaling in. Don't let it panic you. Find your own rhythm, and exhale out. And just whilst you're focusing on that breath, just try and check your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Just be aware. Try and release any tension. Inhaling. You might find that after a few rounds, you quite like that 4 seconds of inhale and exhale. About slowing that breath down and bringing that attention and focus onto your breath. And then slowly release your hands by your side, palms facing up to open up your chest. On your breath without following a count, without thinking about whether it's slow or fast. Just allow your body to breathe and move however it wants to. And then you're going to slowly hug your knees into your chest. And just gently circle them. So you're drawing a little circle on the ceiling with your knees in one direction and then the other. So the small of your back is having a bit of contact with the mat. Let that left leg go long, hug that right knee into your chest. If that's uncomfortable on the small of your back, just bring a slight bend into that left knee. And then this right foot, you're going to flex and point and rotate in one direction, then the other. Curl your toes, stretch them out. And then you're going to straighten your leg up to the ceiling. Just hold behind your thigh. Don't worry about trying to draw it into your body. I want you to flex and point that foot again. Rotate it in one direction and then the other. And then slowly bending that knee into your chest. You're going to take that knee over to the left and turn your head over to your right. So it doesn't have to touch the floor. We're just gently twisting that upper body. Trying to breathe into that lower rib cage space again. And then slowly come back to centre. Bending that left knee, putting that left foot flat. You're going to rest this right ankle onto that left thigh. So you can stay here, or you can interlace behind that thigh and try and draw that knee into your body. Or on your shin. So holding just underneath your knee, feeling that on that right hip side. So try not to yank it into your body, just slowly drawing it in. And then slowly release. Extending that right leg straight, hugging that left knee into your chest. Moving that left foot, waking it up. Changing directions, point and flex, circle. And then straightening that leg up to the ceiling, holding behind your thigh. And again, flex and point and rotate that foot. One direction, and then the other. Bending that knee into your chest, taking it across your body over to the right, anchoring that left shoulder down, turning that head over to the left as you gently twist. Breathing into that lower ribcage space. Just creating that gentle twist. Trying to keep that breath slow the whole time. And then come back to centre. Bring that right foot into your bottom so that right foot is flat, left ankle onto right thigh. Again, your option is to just stay here, or you can interlace behind the thigh or in front on the shin as you slowly hug that thigh and knee into your chest. Again, not trying to yank it, just literally slowly pulling it in, slowly waking up our bodies. And then gently release. You're going to cross at your ankles, put your hands onto your knees, and you're going to bring yourself up to seated. Now you can rock yourself up to seated. You can do this as many times as you want. I quite like it. So, then you're going to finally bring yourself up to seated. Sitting in that cross-legged position, you're going to inhale, reach those arms up, connect those palms. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. 2 more times. Inhale, reaching those arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more. Slowly bringing those hands down. You're going to bring your left hand to your right knee. Your right hand's going to go behind you on the mat as you gently twist your torso round to the right, lifting your heart up, gently twisting round. And then coming round to the other side, left hand behind you, right hand to left knee, gently twisting that torso round. And then come back to centre. Remember what leg you've got in front. You're going to bring your heels a little bit away from your body as you cross your legs. So it's almost going to be shin and then shin. Don't worry about how far your knees are to the floor. You're going to inhale, reach and fold over those legs. Keeping your bum down. Doesn't matter how far you're folding over your thighs. You're just trying to sink down so that you can feel that around your hips. Slowly start to walk your hands over to the left. Almost folding over that left knee. You might find that you have to kind of move your feet to actually feel something. Slowly walk round to the other side. Folding over that right knee. Don't let that bum lift. Come back to centre. Walk your hands up so that you're seated. Bring your hands behind you. You're just going to put a bit of weight in your hands as you lift your chest. Almost draw your shoulder blades down your back. And then release. You're going to swap your legs round, so whatever leg was in front is going to come into your body. So it's probably going to be the feeling a bit of uncomfortable because you automatically cross your legs in what that comfortable position is. So you're moving your heels a little bit away from your body, inhaling as you reach, and then folding over as you exhale. Trying to sink over those hips, over those thighs. Starting to walk your hands over to the left, does not matter how far you go. Just trying to move so that you can put a little bit of weight over that left thigh. And then go around to the other side, folding over that right thigh. Come back to centre, walk your hands up, Bring those hands behind you again, put some weight in, lift that chest, drop your shoulders. And then as you release, you're going to find yourself in a tabletop position. So your hips are going to be over your knees and your shoulders are going to be over your wrists. Your back is going to be nice and flat. So you're going to arch into your shoulders, so pushing your shoulders away, and then you're going to pull your chest through, tilt that pelvis, pulling that heart through. Take a nice inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to arch that back again, pushing into those shoulders, and then pulling that chest through. So just moving that spine. One more, pushing into your shoulders, so this cat position. And then as you pull through, that is your cow position apparently. And then come back to a neutral spine. You're going to keep your hips over your knees, you're going to come into puppy. So you're going to start to walk your hands forward and try and melt your chest into the earth. No worries if this is as far as you can go. If your shoulders are quite tight, they might not let you sink your chest down into the earth. Rest in your forehead if you can. Just focusing on that breath again, slowing everything down. No rush. On your next inhale, start to walk your hands back up into that tabletop position. You're going to bring that right knee out to the side and then take it round behind you. So you're just circling it. Try and open out that hip and then take it round. Again. And then you're going to lift that foot up behind you, like you're putting a footprint on the ceiling. So a bit like that cat-cow position. As you pull that chest through, that foot is lifted. And then you're going to bring that knee into your nose, arch your back. Take that foot up. And then hug that knee into your chest. One more. And then you're going to take that foot all the way up and leave it there. See if you can reach this left hand around to reach that right foot. No worries if you can't. Just draw that hand behind you to open up that chest. If you have got a hold of that foot, you're going to push into that hand to lift your chest. And then you're slowly going to release. Keep that leg extended. Extend the opposite arm. You're going to inhale, draw that elbow in to meet knee. And then exhale, glide it out. Try not to dump all that weight in that right wrist. So inhaling, drawing in, exhale out. Again. And then just leave that foot and that hand extended. Think about, are you putting all that weight in that right wrist? Just try and lift it out a little bit. And then slowly bring that hand and that knee down. Left knee out to the side. Bring it round. Taking it out. Circling it round. Again. And then you're going to take the foot all the way up. Pull your chest through. Footprint on the ceiling. So take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, drawing that knee into your nose, arching your back. Taking it back up, and then tucking it into your chest, pushing into your shoulders. Again, really try and lift that foot up to the sky, draw that knee into your chest. Taking it up, you're going to leave it there. See if you can lift, even if you're only just lifting that right hand off. Or you can reach around and try and grab that foot. Pushing into that hand if you've got that hold, and not worrying if you haven't. Again, try not to dump all that weight into that wrist. Slowly and controlled release. Extend the foot out and that hand. Try and draw that elbow in to meet knee. then extend out. 2 more times. Elbow to knee, and then gliding it back out. 1 more, and then just leave that foot and that hand extended. Slowly bring hand down, knee down. You're going to flip your toes and come into downward dog. So you're going to lift your bum up to the sky. Don't worry about your heels touching the floor, but you might want to pad one heel down and then the other. Feel that stretch in those hamstrings. Now you're either going to walk your feet to your hands or you can do a little hop. Find yourself at the front of the mat, staying in that forward fold, lifting your bum up to the sky, folding over your thighs, bending your knees as much as you want here. Allowing that head to hand heavy, interlace your hands behind your back, draw them up and over your head. Again, you can rest that tummy on your thighs, bending your knees. Really try and let that head just be nice and relaxed. Slowly bringing your hands back behind you, you're going to curl yourself up to standing. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead, connect your palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, reaching those arms open. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more. And this time you're going to go all the way down to the floor. So you're going to fold forward. Inhale, come to a flat back. So you're trying to bring your hands onto either below your knees to straighten your back. Slowly lower, you're going to take that right leg back behind you, drop that right knee, and bring that left hand to the inside of that foot. Shuffle that left foot out slightly, so you're in a lizard lunge, opening up those hips. Walk your hands forward and back. You're not going to stay in that static pose, you're just going to move in and out of it. And then you're going to start to walk your hands all the way back as you straighten that left leg, stretching that hamstring. Right hand is going to go flat on the mat on the inside of that foot. You're going to extend that left arm up to the sky. Your hamstring is probably going to be screaming at you, much like mine is. But really try and breathe through it. Slowly bring that left hand down. Walk that weight forward, bending that left knee. Hands in front of that left foot. You're going to bring right foot through to meet left foot. Inhale, bringing those arms all the way up overhead to standing. Inhale. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, come to flat back. And then exhale, fold forward. Taking that left leg back behind you this time, dropping that left knee. And then bringing the hands to the inside of that right foot as you shuffle it over a little bit, just to widen those hips. Now you can stay here on your fingertips, pulling your chest through, feeling that in your hip flexors. See if you can walk your hands forward a little bit more. And then almost release as you walk those hands back. Try and sink in a little bit deeper. And then back. 1 more before you walk your hands all the way back to that left knee and straighten that right leg. Pushing your bum away, feeling that in your hamstring, flattening that left hand to the floor as you reach that right arm up to the sky. Open up your chest, feeling that hamstring say good morning. And then bring that right hand down, bend that right knee, walk your hands in front of that foot as you bring that left foot through to meet right foot. Inhale, reaching your arms up overhead. Connect those palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. You're going to root that left foot into the air. We're going to do a bit of balance. And you're just going to draw that right knee up to your chest. If you need to hold onto a wall, by all means do that. Find your balance. Then you're just going to take that knee out to the side. and then draw it back. Again, take it out, and then back to center. Take it out to the side, and then find your tree position. So it might be that your foot is on the inside of your thigh, or somewhere down that left leg, to find that balance. And you're going to reach your arms up, overhead, interlace your fingers, palms facing up as you reach up. And then you're going to do a little bend over to the right if you can. True test of balance. You might find that you can do one side better than the other. And then come back to center. Release those hands by your side. Take that knee into your chest again. And you're going to glide it back behind you. Just like that. Bend that standing leg. Lower that right foot to the floor. Hips are forward, feet are forward. Inhale, reach those arms up, connect those palms. Take that right knee to that left elbow. Gently twist that upper body round. And then release that twist. Come forward, reach those arms up. You're going to grab hold of that left wrist. Do a little bend over to the right. Right wrist, a little bend over to the left. Come back to center. Hands to the floor. Bring that right foot through to meet left foot. Inhaling all the way up. Arms overhead. Connect those palms. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Draw that left knee into your chest. Take it out to the side. And then back. Take it out. You might find you're gripping with your toes. Try and relax your toes if you can. Taking it out to the side, finding that tree position, wherever it is. Arms up overhead, interlacing your hands. You're going to reach those palms facing up. And then a little bend over to the left. Coming back to center. Release those arms by your side. Lift that knee into your chest again, nice and high, as you try and glide it back behind you. As you bend that standing leg to lower that foot to the floor, reach those arms up. Connect those palms, and then you're dropping that left elbow to that right knee. Trying to twist your upper body round so that your heart can meet your hands. And then bring that body back to center, keeping your legs as they are. Reaching those arms up. Grab hold of that left wrist. Bring it over to the right. Right wrist over to the left. Come back to center. Bring your hands to the floor. Left hand behind, left foot behind right foot. So your legs are now crossed. And you're slowly going to lower yourself to the floor without using your hands. Get your bum down. And then hugging your knees into your chest again. Gentle movement so that the small of your back can have a bit of contact. Put your feet flat on the mat, heels in towards your bottom, fingertips towards your heels. Coming into bridge, so you're tilting your pelvis to the small of the mat as you push your hips up to the sky. Interlace your hands underneath you, and you almost need to shimmy on top of your shoulders. So you're bringing your shoulders underneath your top half, kind of anchoring your chest up, pushing those hips up. Taking a nice long, slow inhale. And exhale. Release those hands. Keep your feet as they are. Walk them a little bit wider actually than your hips. Drop your knees over to the right. Turn your head over to the left. Engaging that tummy. Knees up and over to the left. Turn your head over to the right. Bring those knees back to centre, hug them in, bring your forehead up to meet your knees, and then gently find your Shavasana. So your relaxation, so you can stretch your legs out, bring your arms out by your side, palms facing up, slowly focusing on that breath again, keeping those eyes closed, trying to bring that focus and attention onto your breath as you just take a few moments to slow that breath down. Release any tension that's in your body and try and relax your mind as well. So allow that stillness that you've created in your body to come to your mind. And it might take a few goes for you to practice bringing that attention just to your breath, just to you. Checking that your face is relaxed, your shoulders, your face and your jaw. Being aware of your rib cage expanding and releasing. And allowing yourself this time to be still, to be at peace, to be grounded. Slowly start to bring attention to your fingers and your toes, gently wriggling them. Wriggling your toes, wriggling your fingers, rotating your wrists, rotating your ankles. Allowing your body to stretch, bringing your arms up over your head, past your ears. Feeling energized for the day. Scoop your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. And then allow your body to drop to whichever side your body feels drawn to. And keeping your eyes closed and your movement slow, bring yourself to seated. Where you can draw the crown of your head up nice and tall. Drop your shoulders down past your ears, lift your heart up. Reach both arms up overhead, connect your palms to seal that energy in, and then draw your hands down to heart center. Feeling at peace and ease and grounded. And then bring your thumbs up to your third eye. Surrender yourself forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.